Hi everybody, welcome back to my Fleatale finds. So as I mentioned in my last video, I purchased a lot of jewelry, trays and trays, about 20 trays, which I will be doing every now and then. I will be featuring a tray. A lot of them we separated, my friend and I, separated into by coloration, different colorations and different styles, time periods. So this tray in particular features a lot of art glass, Austro-Hungarian, some sterling silver. I mean, just unbelievable jewelry that one just does not find around anymore, or if they do, it's a few pieces here, a few pieces there. So let's start with the necklace, which is, this is called, this is art glass, and this is probably from the, I would say, 1920s. 20s, 30s. This is called Dragon's Breath, and it's actually foiled art glass. And if you take a look at all of it, I mean, it's graduated, it's has little bead caps on the end. I mean, all of this spectacular detail adds to the draw and glamour of the piece. I mean, just look at this. It's all art glass. And what this really is, the reason why they refer to this as Dragon's Breath, and you may have seen me mention Dragon's Breath in another video, is an HAR piece with a an actual brooch of a dragon that had the Dragon's Breath in the center. But this is actually foiled foil inside of this spectacular looking necklace. Okay, you were talking about this piece?
Yeah, that is a silver, a sterling, and paste, I guess, for a garden. That's old. That's probably, I would think, turn of the century.
Just amazing. Lovely sparkle from the turn of the century. Wow.
Yeah.
Such nice condition. Then we picked up this piece. So this is a micro mosaic. And these little pieces are called tesserae, and it's done in a brass backing. So some of them are marked Italy, some of them are marked made in Italy. The ones that are older are the ones that are marked Italy. So these were, there is the micro mosaic, and then there's the pietra dura, which is hard stone. And when they became very popular during the Victorian times, when Queen Victoria visited, and they were loved and adorned by her followers and people vacationing there. This one is not incredibly old, but it is one of the older micro mosaic pieces, and just lovely. And look at that, you could almost breathe it in. And then here is, this one is sort of even finer. Just really wonderful. Then here is a Austro-Hungarian piece. Do you want to talk about this at all?
Yeah.
It's set with what looks like mother of pearl. These look like garnets. This looks like an amethyst. I mean, just look at all of the detail in this spectacular piece of jewelry. Then here's something that's a little bit different. So this is actually, can any of you guess what this is? Besides being a cute little animal, faux animal, he is a little perfume bottle. And he was made in Germany by a company named Schuko. And he is, even though he's missing some of his fur, he's still very collectible, and you can understand why. He's very sweet, very appealing looking.
Cute little pink monkey.
I know.
It's nice that he wound up in the collection of jewelry.
I know, he's having a good time. As I am. As we are. So here, how would you describe this?
That's Czechoslovakian.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
And the interesting thing about this, I noticed, and looking through these things, is it comes apart by pinching right here.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Wow.
instead of clasping in the back. So this piece is really well made.
That is just lovely. And there's nice enameling that's on here. I mean, as I mentioned, you just don't see pieces like this around much anymore. Here's a wonderful, this is a sterling pin. So this piece is probably from the 40s. It's marked sterling. And one of the reasons why I know that is because during the 40s, a little bit prior to that, they were gearing up for World War II. And all of the metal that the country had was being used for aircrafts and artillery and such. And so the companies were sort of scrambling what to use, and they came up with the idea of using sterling. So you will see a lot of sterling pieces with wonderful embellishments of this time. Then look at this. This is another art glass Czech, would you say, necklace?
Most likely.
So this is also a dragon's breath. It's sort of hard to see with my lighting, but I mean, look at that.
It's luminous.
Just unbelievable. And it's the entire necklace is made of these wonderful dragon breath cabochons. Just amazing. Then here's a lovely clasp bracelet. I mean, again, look at the detail in these pieces. You know, to purchase a collection like this was a find. I mean, yes, as I mentioned, I paid a certain amount of money for it, but you just don't see pieces like this anymore. Or if you do, most of them are found in books and catalogs. There's another necklace. Look at all of this colorful, just wonderful, sparkling art glass. And here's a little perfume bottle pin. So they actually, a little scent bottle.
With a little piece of inlaid Limoges, painted Limoges.
And so Limoges is from France, yes.
Yes. Little green crystal stopper.
Very nice. And then here is how would you refer to this?
Like a Sputnik. These are probably from the 50s or 60s? 60s, I guess.
They're so much fun. I mean, look at how they just, just move around. They're such a conversation piece. I mean, look at all the work in there. And then there's the second one that you're holding.
They are just charms on 2 charm bracelets.
Wow. And this is just base metal.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there are various buttons. These have an Asian motif to them. Just really nice detail and design. Then here are some other buttons. And here's, so how would you describe this very interesting piece?
I believe that's also Austrian.
Wow. And why do you say that?
I believe it's marked on the back. I think I looked at it before, and I think it said made in Austria.
Just look at all of the detail and color. Here reminds me of either
Genghis Khan.
Yes. just a wonderful, wonderful, colorful, intricate piece. And then lastly, I believe, is this lovely Japanese woman with her fans in the back on what appears to be art glass and a filigree base around, a metal base around it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed going through these trays of jewelry with me.
Did you show the Coro?
Oh no, wait, one more piece before we go. Here's a spectacular signed Coro cherub putty, or putti?
Yeah.
Putti. Bracelet. Very dimensional, very appealing, very, very different, and very Coro. thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed and learned something, and we look forward to seeing you back with our next group of Fleatale finds. Bye.